Phoenix Nutrition. Who is Mary Kate? Well, I am born and raised here in Troy, Alabama. Went to high school at Charles Henderson, graduated 2004. I went to Lurleen B. Wallace for 2 years, and then I finished my degree here at Troy University. So that was 2009, I believe. I got married. We moved to Hartford, Alabama, which was a halfway point between my husband's job and my job. So that is where we settled for about 8 years. And I was a previous veterinary technician and loved the field. It kind of started to weigh on you after a while. So I found myself kind of heavily gaining weight and being somewhat depressed. So I checked into a local nutrition club in the city that I was working in, and the atmosphere and the vibe that was there, not to mention loving the shake that I had, kind of got me on a different track to a new and healthier version of myself. So that's where this journey all started. I eventually was able to replace the income that I was making at the vet's office, and I was also pregnant at the time with our first baby girl. So once I went on maternity leave for that, I made the decision that I was going full-time in this business, and I stepped away from the veterinary side, had my baby girl, and here we are. We opened when she was 4 months old. No, I'm not a nutritionist. I am a veterinary technician. So this business I don't have any business skills or business degree. Our uplines, they teach us everything that we need to know in order to start our own businesses. So that is where everything came about. There are things that when new clubs in my downline are going to open, or I'm teaching others to do the exact same thing that what I do, I would teach them a slightly different approach than what I did, just because, things went smooth for me. It just might not have turned out exactly the way I was hoping for it. So things are getting moved into place now, a year down the road from when I opened, than had they been since when I first started. But as far as the overall outcome, I wouldn't have changed much. We do. So we are first and foremost a health coach. So we learn how to eat right, how to implement our products and a healthy, active lifestyle in order to help people reach certain goals. And that can be anything from losing weight, gaining weight, or maintaining a body weight, or just having like a better nutrition outlook overall. It's not a diet. You have to make that like mental mind shift that you actually want to change your lifestyle and do better for yourself. So it's a very rapidly growing industry right now, and there is a nutrition club all over the place. So everywhere you go, you can pretty much find one. So that's first and foremost. Now, for those who are not looking to be on programs, we do operate out of clubs just like this, for those that just want to come get a shake and tea whenever they want one. For those looking to be on programs, we do offer product at home and the one-on-one coaching that goes along with it. Absolutely. I'm like a walking testament. If you could picture, I was 182 pounds when I started my health journey. Very overweight for my height and stature. So when I started this, working personally with my coach, I got down to 136 pounds, which is about where I currently am now. Then went through a pregnancy, gaining that healthy 42 pounds and lost it in 5 weeks. So I have a results wall on the wall over there with pictures of people who have done the exact same thing. That will get extended with some of the clients that are around here that I have started working with and helping them to do exactly what they were looking to do to begin with. So their pictures will go up on the wall as well. We are word of mouth, hand invited, like you actually hand give them an invitation, word of mouth, social media based. We're not something that you can find on a radio or a television. Right. We are strictly social media or word of mouth, yes. No, so it's not that I don't want to stay local. As long as Phoenix is here, Phoenix will be here. But for those who are looking to actually work a business themselves and they may not know what kind of avenue that looks like, maybe they're entrepreneurs, but they don't know what kind of business they would like for themselves, this is an avenue that they could take. We're franchise-like, without franchise fees, low startup cost, and they could actually open their own club in whatever town they would like to move to, or their hometown that they may be going back to after school that may not have one. So this is an option for somebody to actually build and grow a business. So no, I'm looking to expand anywhere anybody would love to. I wasn't to begin with, but I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My dad owned his own business for 30 years. My brother owns his own. He has 3 businesses at the moment. So it's definitely in the family, but I never went that route to begin with until my previous job kind of forced me in that direction.
So, all right, you said you were a veterinarian for how long?
I did. I used to want to be a veterinarian, but it's really expensive to be a veterinarian nowadays. So I settled on vet tech. I still love the job. I still love helping animals. I just don't love where the industry itself was starting to go.
Now, why do you say that? That's kind of interesting.
Do you know how, like, people are very, very in tune with their pets and want things done specific ways, and it just gets a little more demanding. And I was also, I'm a small framed person. I'm wrestling 130 plus pound animals on the floor. You can imagine how many technicians it takes to clip a dog's nails. People come in with 200, 300 pound mastiffs, and you've got to clip their nails, and they've never had it done, and they don't like it, so to speak. So.
How do you determine successful?
Okay, so monetarily, I have nearly tripled my income from my veterinary.
Right, that's just annually? It's just
monthly.
Monthly, okay. Wow, so it's a lot of traffic then coming through here.
It's not just traffic. We actually get paid in 7 different ways, through wholesale commission, retails, bonuses, the nutrition club itself, vacations. Many different streams of income has completely replaced the income that I was making as a veterinary technician, allowing me to actually go full-time in this business. So it works if you work, and I work very hard. So I have a lot of clients outside of the club, not necessarily just in this town alone. From where I was living and where I was working, I have clients there still. I have family not in this state that are clients of mine. So working with them, the nutrition club, getting paid bonuses for the level on the marketing plan that I am, all of that combined has tripled the income that I was making as a veterinary technician biweekly. I knew it going in what I could make it if I made it work. Like if I worked to make the income that I was looking to in order to step away from my full-time job. I worked this job part-time around being a veterinary technician, and don't get me wrong, that was hard. That was 6 a.m. to sometimes 10 and 11 at night, depending on what emergency walked through the door at 5:30. And then I would work the business Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which was my normal day off. So I eventually gained the clientele and working in the nutrition club in order to replace the income well enough for me to step away from doing the veterinary technician to go ahead and open my own club. If they haven't come, give us a try.